This is a tutorial for my refraction simulation here. And when you load it in, it's just a single red laser that's going from, the default is, so index 1 is 1, index 2 is 1.52 for glass. And you can click anywhere inside here to see that. If you don't want the partial reflection, you can unselect that on the side here. You can just change these indices of refraction manually, but if you want to do like water to, I've got a few presets here, like sapphire, you just kind of click in here and you use the drop down window, or like, water to diamond. So there's a few presets. Oh yeah, you can change the wavelength too. I don't think it does anything aside from just change the color. Oh no, it does change. Yeah, sorry. With animate, it actually changes the wavelength. So if you click animate, it gives a three-dimensional representation, as you can see. You can increase the detail, although that might actually run very sluggish. So it's up to you and your computer of what it can handle here. What I do like about this simulation is that you can really see the changing of speed and wavelength if you get into that with your grade 10s, or if you get into this with your grade 12s in optics, or whatever year you're teaching it to. Once it goes into the denser material, you can see that the waves shrink in wavelength, and it's actually moving quite a bit slower, or you can really exaggerate it. So those waves become much slower and much more compressed as they come in. And I believe this is where, this is where wavelength will have an effect. So you can show the difference between red light and violet light, for example. So that's animate mode. Let's go back to red. You can hit protractor, and it shows the angles in case you want to have the kids do like a fake lab if you don't have the real materials there. So you could do a lab like this, although I guess it already gives you the index of refraction, but you could do the lab to confirm it. Show angles will just actually give you the exact angles. The last thing you can show is total internal reflection. Let's get rid of all those. I guess we could keep on partial reflection. So you could have it like that, and if you pass the critical angle, you'll get your total internal reflection. But there's an additional option that opens up here called critical angle, and you can just click it, and it will have the light coming in at exactly the critical angle. I hope you find the simulation useful.